Yes, my people, welcome back to another video and welcome back to the Liverpool Ladies Save here today for game number 1 of our three-peat as we finish the season with 3 different live comms in 3 different episodes as we are in a title charge. And the good thing about being in a title charge means that if we fail with our title charge, hopefully we have done enough over the course of the season to get that Champions League qualification that we are striving for. Now, I've got a couple of things to show. First off, we played a game in between the last episode where we beat Crystal Palace in the FA Cup. And that was, as we can see here, a 4-0 demolition of West Ham, with Grace Fisk, Cornelia Capox, Kathleen and Sophie Roman-Haug getting the goals in that one. So I'm going to show you the highlights of that game. I'm going to show you the WSL table. And then I'm also now going to show you someone we are looking to try and bring in on a free transfer. Chantal Hagel looks fantastic for this central midfielder role, taking over some from Sophie Lundgaard next year. She looks like she is going to be a fantastic free transfer should it go over the line and not get stopped. So let's see and get into this game where we beat West Ham 4-0 as Grace Fisk opened the scoring in this one, which was really nice. Bernabé goes in to Lundgaard, who finds Quinn. Quinn plays a good ball out to Grace Fisk, who goes back to Kerry Holland. They play a 1-2. It's a lovely finish from Grace Fisk into the corner to make it 1-0. Cornelia Capox then grabbed herself the second of the game. As Kerry Holland plays the ball out wide to Grace Fisk. She beats her woman and it falls to Cornelia Capox in the middle, who taps home to make it 2-0. Kathleen from a corner, as we can see, with a lovely bullet header past the West Ham United goalkeeper, making it 3-0, which is a lovely header. Kathleen scored quite a few of those this season. Roman-Haug, the provider for that goal, then turned scorer as Leanne Kiernan chasing down Gorry. As Ueki, who is available on a free, I do believe, at the end of the season. So I'm going to try and sign her because she looks really good. As Leanne Kiernan then finding Sophie Lundgaard. Kiernan tackled by Carrera, but Grace Fisk with a lovely ball in the box, and it's a fantastic header from Sophie Roman-Haug. And that is the full-time whistle. We won 4-0. So we have got 2 games left in the season. And as we can see, we are sat on 3rd on 43 points, level on points with Manchester City. So if we beat Manchester City, we do go above them. Arsenal, all Arsenal need to do is win their next game and get a point. They have got Everton and then they have Liverpool. Now, should they win their next game against Everton, they will be on 49 points. If we win against Man City and then beat Arsenal, we will win the league. Looking at the Champions League, Brighton, who have 1 game left, they can only get a maximum of 42 points. So we are clear of Brighton. We are clear of Manchester United. Chelsea have 2 games left in which they can get 44 points. So we need 1 point in our final 2 games. And Chelsea have Everton and Manchester United to play. So Chelsea have to win both their last games, and we need to lose both our last games for Chelsea to get Champions League football, which is very doable because we are playing first and second in the final 2 games of the live com here. So our lineup today to face Manchester City away is as follows. We're going with Borgraf in goal, a back 4 of Grace Fisk, Bonner, Kathleen and Alejandra Bernabe, with Quinn, Sophie Lungard and Marie Hobinger in the midfield, with Kerry Holland on the right, Cornelia Capox on the left and Sophie Rowan-Haug leading the line. I think we need a win here. A win keeps our title chances alive. I believe a loss means we can't win the title anymore if Arsenal win. We need a point. I think if we win, we guarantee Champions League qualification here. So let's get in to this game against Manchester City away and try and get ourselves qualified for the Champions League and keep our title hopes alive. Okay then, the lineup Manchester City have gone for today in this massive game is as follows. They've gone with Naya in goal, a back 4 of Laura Winrofer, Rose, Alex Greenwood, ex-Everton and of course ex-Liverpool, and Leila Ahalbi out on the left, with a midfield 2 of Guerrero and Gasper, with Benny out on the right, Lauren Hemp on the left, with Mary Fowler and Viviane Miedema leading the line. Their right back out for today, Grace Clinton, one of their best players, out for today as well. Haskawa, one of their better players, out for today as well. So it looks like they've rotated a little bit, maybe forced with injuries, which hopefully will serve us well. Come on girls. As it is a packed Manchester City stadium here. It's confirmation of both of the lineups here today. As we can see, Manchester City sit in second and we sit in third. As Roman Haug gets us underway here for this game as Capox. I'm nervous. Only 6,000 people, what the fuck? As I will say, a draw, I think, kills our chances of winning the league. But I believe a draw does get us Champions League football. As Hemp going back to Rose, finding Weinrofer into Benny. Benny running at Bernabe, does really well, does Benny, and it falls to Lauren Hemp, and Lauren Hemp makes it 1-0. And we do have our work cut out for us as we do play the 2 best teams in the country. But we just need to hope that Man United can get a result against Chelsea, or Everton can. As Benny, it's a really good block, but it does just fall to Lauren Hemp at that back post, and Manchester City make it 1-0. As Hobinger giving away the ball, but it falls to Grace Fisk, who goes back to Kerry Holland, back to Fisk, into Hobinger, finding Grace Fisk again, who can find Roman Haug, and Sophie Rowan-Haug equalises almost immediately for Liverpool. It's a fantastic Liverpool goal. It's a really good ball over the top by Hobinger to find Grace Fisk. And it's a really good first time delivery from Grace Fisk and Rowan-Haug with a lovely header to equalise for Liverpool. and make it 1-1 here in this absolutely massive game. As Gasper going back to Greenwood, then to Rose, as Benny beats Bernabé, and we saw this already once today. Goes back to Guerrero, and Irene Guerrero re-establishes the lead for Manchester City here today, as she makes it 2-1 to Manchester City. Benny does really well, and Guerrero, with pressure on her, fires it into the Liverpool net. As Benny, 2 assists already to her name here today. Greenwood now coming forward and finding Lauren Hemp out on this left hand side. Miedema finds Benny, who's looking for a hat-trick of assists or a goal for herself maybe. As Borgraf just tips it past the post, but it is a Manchester City corner. This Benny is shit as well, no? She's not shit, but she's not amazing. I tried to sign it on a loan in January as well, to be fair. As Roman Haug heads away, but only as far as Lauren Hemp. Lauren Hemp finding Mary Fowler. And Borgraf is forced to make yet another save. As it has been all Manchester City here in this first half. As Gasper finds Lauren Hemp, who finds Miedema. And it's a poor miss from someone of her standards. As Borgraf now, can we get a goal? Level just before half time. Roman Haug wins the header, but it's only as far as the Manchester City back line. As Lauren Hemp running at Fisk, but Grace Fisk does well. Kapox now heads on. Roman Haug chasing, but Greenwood is there to sweep up. Beanie now finding Mary Fowler, who switches out to Lauren Hemp. Lauren Hemp running at Grace Fisk here and does really well, but Grace Fisk is there to recover and defends well. But it is a Manchester City corner. Lauren Hemp heads to Fowler, who heads to Guerrero, and Irene Guerrero gets her second of the game, and Manchester City now lead 3-1 just before half time. We could see that coming from a mile away, as Hemp does really well to head on. Mary Fowler finding Guerrero, a touch out of her feet, and she just passes it into the bottom corner to make it 3-1. As it stands, we are still hopefully capable of getting Champions League. As Mary Fowler gets us underway for this second half. Why do we have to play City and Arsenal? It makes for a really good end to, like, an entertaining end to the season, but as Lauren Hemp driving past Grace Fisk here, doing really well as Lauren Hemp. She goes all the way, and it's a really good block, I believe, from Bonner, as I'm going to demand more. As Roman Haug with the corner, can we get a goal back in this game here? It's headed away, but only as far as Kerry Holland. Kerry Holland! It's in the corner. It's a really important save from the Manchester City goalkeeper there. As Rose now going in to Weinruffer. Lohman Back to Weinroffer. Mary Fowler now. Back to Lohman. Guerrero. Finding Miedema, who drives through and forces a decent save from Borgraf there. As Borgraf not really going to do anything, unfortunately. We're going to go attack him. Don't really know what to do here. I think City just have too much quality. Because as good as Marie Hobinger is, she's really good, to be fair, and Roman Haug is also really good. But these City team and City Arsenal, they have their whole team is as good as these people. Like Cornelia Capox is decent, but their whole team is like leading WSL. So it is difficult. Like Quinn's decent, to be fair, and we're bringing in some good players, so I think we'll be good next year. I just really wanted Champions League this year, but Champions League is still on the cards. We just need... I don't know what the goal difference is compared to Chelsea. I'll have to check. As I do think this game here is probably over. But you never know. If I go here... will it tell me the goal difference? Chelsea are on ooh. Okay, so we need Chelsea to drop. Oh, fuck! I literally just brought her on. So we need Chelsea to drop points, really, as it is not looking like we're going to beat Manchester City here, as we're into the final couple of minutes. 4 minutes added time, and no, it ends here in Manchester. Manchester City 3, Liverpool 1. Unfortunately, Manchester City just having too much class for us today. So that is game 1 of our end to the season specials finished. We now, as they qualify for the Champions League, which shows you we are just that little bit further away. As attention now does momentarily pause on the WSL, as we do face Arsenal now in the FA Cup, and that will be tomorrow's video. So if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, turn notifications on so you are always notified when I upload a video. Leave a comment down below for what you want to see from me in the future. Let me know if you want to see any other women's saves, any men's saves. Give me some tips, anything like that at all. I'd really appreciate a comment. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the FA Cup semi-final. Peace.